Come on, they told me I was going to get a U.S. mail Falcon any time now. Well, that was convenient. Oh, shit, that was always slippery. Downcast. This video has been sponsored by the U.S. Mail Falcon Service. We'll get her there, bub. And by you, the beautiful viewers of this very video. So don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and slap that bell. It matters to somebody. Imagine, if you will, a city so high up in the sky that the continents below look like blotchy shadows. This is Strata, the city in the sky, the place we were all supposed to go, but only a few made it. The story follows Jo and her younger brother Jax. They are window washers attempting to raise enough money to free their father from prison. As any little brother should be, Jax is the perfect foil for his sister's altruistic desires. So far as I can tell, Downcast does not have any particular rooting in our real-world politics, something that stays true to the Comicsgate oath, or at least what we all like to say is the oath: no politics. Strata has its own politics, and there's quite a few things going on here that have been interlaced into the main plot. In particular, I like that Clint slowed down and took time to explain mob mentality, and the obsession with clout that is displayed in the infamous Piranha scene. The bad news is that this book suffers from a color issue. I'm not really sure if this was intentional or not, or if it's just how it came out with the printer, but the book is suffering dramatically from a color palette that appears to have been glossed in mud. Another problem I had with the visuals was that Strata itself does not appear to be special. There's a lack of gold, there's a lack of artistry, there's a lack of importance to the architecture. I understand that the city itself is made up of sections of a city from the ground. This city is supposed to only exist because of a gift from a goddess. Now, wouldn't you think it should look like that? From a storytelling perspective, Clint has delivered very much what I would call a first issue. The story's very busy, it's trying to tell you about the world, it's trying to tell you about your protagonists, and it's trying to give you a reason to care about all of that together. But the trouble is that a few times I ended up confused with the protagonists having information that they didn't before, even though that had come from a panel from the previous page. I believe it was when they realized that the device needed to be plugged back in again. It bothered me that they were immediately able to understand its functionality, but didn't know its name. I found myself wanting to know more about the world, how Strata stayed in the sky, what the significance of this orb was to the entirety of the city, and why those who worship this goddess were willing to throw themselves off the side of Strata if it meant bringing about her rule. In fact, I was more captivated with the mysteries of Strata than I was for the strife of Jo and Jax. Downcast is the very first crowdfunded comic that I ever invested in. The City of Strata's visuals have been established. So my request for this next issue is, please give me a reason to care about Jo and Jax. They deserve it. I want to care about them, Clint. Make me care.